1 ball and 2 strikes. I think the splitter comes up there in the upper 70s, and the change comes up in the lower 70s. I could tell what signals he was using between innings. 1-2 pitch coming up to Gregorio. 246 hitter. Takes one outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gregorio 4 for 15 in the series with a double. Been caught stealing a couple of times. 3-zip hops, top of the second. Yu-Min Lin, the Hops left-hander, delivers one that's poked on the ground off the end of the bat. Diving stop at second by S.P. Chin. Throws to first, picked out by Melendez. S.P. Chin helping out his countryman, Yu-Min Lin, with a diving play for the first out of the second inning.
So would it be inaccurate to call a split finger pitch a changeup?
No, it wouldn't. Not at all. It's certainly a change. Yeah, they call it a split finger fastball, but I mean, really, for most pitchers, it reacts like a change. Pitch fouled off, and it depends on how much you split your grip. If you split it a long way, then it gets down to what used to be called a fork ball.
That was my next question. What's the difference between a split finger pitch and a fork ball?
In some cases, it's just semantics. Depends if you split them a long way. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball in there. That's curveball from Yu-Min Lin.
So when I'm first learning baseball as a kid, I know Bruce Sutter threw a fork ball.
It was a splitter.
But they called it a fork ball back then.
I remember him calling it a splitter, so maybe...
First time I ever heard that term was, who was the pitcher for the Astros?
Mike Scott?
Mike Scott, yes.
There's an off-speed pitch waved at and missed, and I think that was the split. And down goes Ramirez. That's a second strikeout for Yu-Min Lin. Our partner Intel is back to sponsor Strikeouts for STEM. For every strikeout thrown by Hops pitching, Intel makes a donation to the Hillsborough School Foundation to be used on STEM labs and education in Hillsborough. Gustavo Campero, the left fielder, comes up. Gustavo takes one in there for a strike. Campero from Colombia played for the World Baseball Classic team, and the Hops first base coach Ronald Ramirez was a coach for that team. 0-1 pitch coming up, and it's a fastball outside, 1-1. And the two, actually, their history goes back not only to winter ball days in Colombia, but in Mexico as well. Ramirez coached him there and taught Campero to play other positions besides catcher. Gustavo playing left field today. He had played right field in the World Baseball Classic, and Gustavo told me today that he can play second base as well. He really credits Ronald Ramirez with helping him learn other positions. 1-2 pitch from Yu-Min Lin. Breaking ball in the dirt, smothered by J.J. DeRazio. 2 out, none on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-0 Hillsborough, top of the second. On what's turned into a sunny afternoon into evening here at Ron Tonkin Field. Blue skies above, clouds in the distance. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside. Full count. Blue skies above, clouds in the distance. I hope that's true for all of us in our lives. Lynn nods yes. 3-2 pitch. And it's taken in there. Strike 3 called. Got him looking at the split. And down goes Campero. 1-2-3 go the Dust Devils in the second. Yu-Min Lin, the youngest player on the Hops at 19 years old. Very much on his game. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-zip Hillsborough on the Hops Broadcast Network.